About 5 more minutes and we can start.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, Soumya, what's happening in life?
Yeah, it's going good, bro. What about you?
Ah, just simply going. What about you, Hamsi? What's up?
Yeah, going well.
I think some folks have also joined in. So maybe if anyone wants to like introduce themselves or maybe like talk something, yeah, you're also open to talk with us, guys.
Yeah, guys, before kickstarting our session, so if anyone wants to introduce yourself, then you can go for it. The platform is totally yours. So, guys can have a pretty good conversation over here. So, yeah, anybody wants to.
I think most will prefer to stay silent as of now.
It's okay. It's okay. Let's wait for 2 to 3 more minutes.
I,
But before getting into the topic, like anybody wants to like to say about that, if you guys saw the uh, today's topic, and if you want to put something like what do you think about the topic and what is know uh, about crypto payments and all everything. Anybody wants to share? Like it's fine. Nobody.
so Vamsi, what do you say? Like, shall we wait for some 4 minutes or you're good to start?
I think let's wait for few more minutes, maybe 2 to 3 more, and then we can kickstart.
Yeah, okay. Hi, bro. Hi, PM Bossman.
Hey Swarish, what's up?
Hey, hi, all good. Really looking forward to today's session.
Great, great.
Yeah.
So guys, like within 1 to 2 minutes, so we'll be starting this session. So I think the screen is visible to everyone, and hopefully like you can like understand what's going to be the topic, like the rise of crypto card and payment rails. So basically today we'll be discussing about like the crypto payments and what's the thing going on right now and how's the future seems with crypto payments. So things about those will be like discussed tonight, and yeah, like let's wait for 1 more minute and hope we'll start. So like I think we are good to start. So yeah, so let me introduce like our today's guest here. So we have Prayasu bro here with us to be like who will be discussing about this session, and he will be like answering all of the questions and all. So yeah, I can like give over to Prayasu bro, and hopefully can start with his introduction to everyone.
Thank you, Soumya. Thank you, Konsi and Priyansu. Hey, GM, everyone. Just could you just drop a GM if you're active over here? I mean, it's fine if you're not online. I mean, you don't turn on your mic, but if you want to just at least drop a GM in the text, please go and drop a GM over there.
Sure, sure.
Perfect. We get like a lot of GMs. GM a day, always going to keep all these Web3 folks awake up.
Yeah, true.
Perfect. Then let's get started with this. So I'm Prasu, and I'm the ecosystem lead of OrbitX. And today's session, thank you again. Like, thank you to the OnchAIn team to invite me over here to speak over this particular thing and what we have been building over OrbitX, and this general scenario of like what crypto cards are and how is it probably it's bringing in change over the whole crypto payments, the merchant payments, and the global payments scenario to the whole industry. Before I can start, I would also let you know that I'll be open for like all your questions. If you have something to like ask me, please drop, either you can raise your hand, you can turn on the mic and ask me, or you can go to the chat box, drop your question, and you can start with that. So just confirming with the host, like if you're good to go with the session for now.
Yeah. We're good to go.
All right, perfect. Just give me a second. Let me just check if Harsha from my team will be there to join. I believe he's stuck somewhere in the traffic, but it's fine. Let's get started now. So meanwhile, before I just start, I just drop over a tweet link over here, so you can parallelly go through it and get a more idea of like what we at OrbitX have been doing and what this whole crypto cards and crypto payment scenario is. I just dropped the link. You can parallelly keep it open in case you want to just go through the whole launch tweet of OrbitX. But anyway, getting started. So what is crypto cards and what we at OrbitX do? So OrbitX, in simple, if I want to say, in probably in a little layman terms, if I want to explain, it's a Web3 payment card solution. So when I mean Web3 payment card solution, I mean that we're here to make your stablecoin spendable. We make the whole infrastructure in a way that it's an app where you get your wallet. In the wallet, you can come deposit your stablecoins, and when you deposit your stablecoins, you are getting an equivalent amount of US dollars and that US dollars is something which can be spent anywhere in the world. You can just go like basically you activate your card. It's a Visa powered card, and the Visa powered card you can either like tap or like swipe or like add it in phone and then tap and pay. So you can do all these things and you can spend it over all over the world where like basically Visa is accepted. So this is what we have been solving. The major problems which we probably saw in this whole market was that the off-ramping solution is a big challenge. Current off-ramping solutions, if you see what a major off-ramping solutions we have right now, is like one is the centralized exchanges. Centralized exchanges comes with like a lot of regulatory problems. They either like they're offshore, they're not regulated with the Indian government, or if they're regulated with the Indian government, then they're either very slow, the prices are like too high, or they come up with like lot of disadvantages. Like they can freeze your this thing withdrawals. You are probably not able to withdraw your account when you want to. There's like it comes up with like a lot of problems, and the most popular way of like off ramping right now is P2P, and P2P is like the most famous and the most infamous solution to this. While it has been pretty much working for like a lot of people from last couple of years, we can say, or like from the time this whole Web3 is there. But P2P comes with a big problem of like getting illegal amount to your bank. That leads to account freezes, that leads to cybercrime attacks, that leads to having the basically you are being involved in a whole wrong transaction that was taking place without your own voluntarily involvement. I think pretty much like a lot of you guys would have either heard, or there's a high chance you might yourself have faced some sort of P2P issue. I myself have faced in my this thing, like probably at one point of my time. If there's anyone who want to share some sort of like either if you have heard or if you have faced yourself, if you want to share the problem which you faced through the P2P off ramping solutions, please come up and share your this thing experience, and that's going to be like more of a knowledgeable thing for other people who are over here. If there's anyone, please just raise your hand and you can come and take over, or else we can continue. I'll probably give an example from my own end.
Yeah, GM Prayashu.
Yeah, hey Vamsi.
Yeah. So actually, it happened with one of my friends. Like we all do P2P with our friends only. We actually don't do P2P with these platforms like Binance and stuff, because we prefer doing it with trusted people, right? But still, like it can happen with anyone. Like it's like a chain of transactions, right? So even if one person is affected, right, all the people interacted with that account will get affected. Like your account is probably going to freeze. But yeah, this year, what I've heard is that this year there are no such cases. I mean, it's very less. But yeah, most of the cases were registered last year, but they are still ongoing. So actually, one of my friend got his account freeze last year, and he had to go to some other state and actually, had to bribe the officer as well, because they also know to exploit this issue, right? So they just ask you for some money and get you relieved from the situation. I mean, I'm not saying that this is a correct thing to do, but yeah, like if you want to get out of the situation somehow, so yeah, you have to do it, right?
Agreed, Vamsi. Hopefully your friend is doing well after that. But anyway, like yeah, there are like a lot of such scenarios. I know particularly of a WhatsApp group where like the whole WhatsApp group, like got every people in that particular WhatsApp group got their account frozen if they had got their transactions involved in one particular transaction chain. So it's although it works, although you get like a little better rate because of like all this unverified money that moves in, but it's really not a feasible solution because you never know like it's that when your money is safe, when your account is safe, or like when you're going to be pulled into some sort of like legal troubles. So there was like a lot of similar problems that comes up with P2P, and that's when like we found as this whole industry which probably needs some solution, and that's what we have been working from a whole year, and we're able to introduce OrbitX, where you don't have to go through any such sort of problems. It's as simple as like take your stable coins. We accept like USDT, USDC. On currently we are live on Base and Polygon. But apart from Base and Polygon, we do have the tech team working over here in like Tron, Solana, and BSC. These are the next three chains which is going to be onboarded in the next couple of like 2 to 3 weeks. And post that also, like, will be open for onboarding more sort of like stable coins, onboarding more sort of like chains, which is going to, if that makes sense for our users, or if it makes their life more easier, we are up for it. So this is something which we have been doing through OrbitX, and OrbitX comes up with like, I'll just give you a little bit more about the whole onboarding process. The onboarding process is going to be like as simple as like, you go enter in your this thing, your phone number, your email address, if you have a referral code, also adding to the referral code, I'll give you a particular code from the this thing OnchAIn Asia team, and if you can go those use those code and claim more benefits. But yeah, coming back to those things, the onboarding process is going to have an KYC. The reason we have to have an KYC is just to again like make sure no sort of like illegal transaction or like wrong money ever moves into the OrbitX account, and that affects your own credibility or like your own account status. So we have to do an KYC, and post the KYC, it's going to be like as easy. We are going to have an non-custodial wallet, a self-custodial wallet basically. So again, that's one of the major difference which we are trying to bring here to the point of decentralization, is that we bring in the self-custodial wallet. And with the self-custodial wallet, you are basically going to hold your own private keys. You are going to hold your own like assets. So in case like hopefully it never happens, but in case for some reason we have to like shut down the app or something, still your funds are going to be safe at any point of time, because you are going to hold complete access to your own assets. So you don't have any fear of like like how you have your fear in a centralized exchange. So when a centralized exchange gets hacked or something, they have the whole power to like hold of your money, because they have your assets technically. But here, when it comes to OrbitX self-custodial wallet, we don't hold your asset, but you yourself are going to hold your asset. So that comes to one of our major point which we want to highlight a little, because that's probably something which other competitors over there are not solving it out. And then once it's done, you have like three various card options. So the card options are like uh, we kind of like divide it into like three different types. We have like life, we have neo, and lux. So the life is like the completely lifetime free card, so you don't have to pay anything to come and use the card. And it's going to be Visa Platinum digital card also, but that's going to the forex fee, and the deposit fee is going to be comparatively little higher. And there's going to be a little bit of spend limit also that you can daily spend, but that's enough for like any day-to-day user. It has a spend limit of like near to $5,000. So if someone spends less than $5,000 a day, it's completely fine. It almost meets the purpose of like most of people here. But yes, that's the life card. It's mostly targeted towards those people who want to figure out, or who want to just come and like try out like what this whole crypto card payments is, and what's this whole this thing narrative of getting your crypto used anywhere and everywhere. So for those people, we have made this live card. It's completely free of cost. But then if you are a day-to-day crypto user, you have been like earning in crypto and you want to spend in your crypto without off-ramping it, and we have the Neo card for you. So Neo card is it's a paid card. It's going to be paid like $3 per month, or you can pay like annually $30, which is a minimal payment compared to like the value which is going to be provided. It's a Visa Platinum card. Although right now it's virtual, but in the upcoming days you'll get an option to get your physical cards of OrbitX Neo. But the main benefit of OrbitX Neo over the live card, which is completely free of cost, is that you're going to have like the forex fee will and the deposit fee. That's going to be comparatively much lesser. And then the daily spend limit would have increased from $5,000 to $50,000 a day. So that's what we come up with, like the OrbitX Neo card. And then for those who are like hardcore crypto users and are completely terminally on chain, have been like maniacally going on airdrop hunting and been working in this industry from like a couple of years, and want to live the life of luxury, we have the OrbitX Lux card, and is the first Visa signature card which we have come up with. Although the payment is going to be that it's comparatively expensive than the previous two options. It's $499 paid annually. But here what you get is like it's a Visa signature card. So when I say Visa signature card, it comes with all the benefits of like what any other Visa signature card is going to come up with. So you get your lounge access, you get your airport access, and probably luxury hotel stay. So whatever like, your general Visa signature, whatever access it gets you, you can get the same access with the OrbitX Lux cards. And apart from that, it's going to have like 0 deposit fee and the lowest forex fee of like 1%. That's like the lowest in the complete market right now. And the daily spend is going to be unlimited. So it's kind of, you can think of it as the American Express, the black card, which has like no spend limit. The same feature come over here in the OrbitX Lux cards. So these are the 3 different types of cards, and which you can choose according to your type of spending, or if you're someone who's just figuring out what is this cards and how does it work. Please feel comfortable to come and try the free cards where we don't charge you anything. So OrbitX Live. But if you're someone who's serious about the crypto spending, the Neo card is the most preferable one for you. And if you're someone who hasn't like really good spending over the complete crypto solution, OrbitX Lux is a go-to. So this is something which we have about the crypto cards. If there's someone, like probably I think I gave you more or like idea of how these cards and everything works. I'll be open for like to come and ask me any questions. So please go, like, you have the chat box. So if you have any questions, please just drop me over there. And also to the team of OnchAIn Asia, you guys can also check in your community. Someone is dropping a question, instead of them, you can also take it up and ask me.
Yeah, sure. Folks, like, yeah, like everyone is open, bro. Like, if anyone wants to ask any kind of questions, any kind of silly questions, like small questions are gonna be also entertained. Don't worry about that. Like, I also like had so many doubts, so I think not everyone's gonna be like completely cleared about the payments, how it gets like done in crypto. So yeah, I think you can ask your questions around those topics here, or even if you're not comfortable to talk, you can. Yeah, we have a question from Arun.
Yeah, so that's a good question. Like, how is OrbitX different from Cast? Although I'm not going to compare ourselves with Cast directly or any other company, but I'll just give you a couple of like standing points which we do. So one comes with the OrbitX signature cards. So we are one of the first crypto company, I mean the card companies to provide you with signature. Then comes the self-custodial ones. Self-custodial is something which many people ignore, but that was something which we want to involve in our core uh, formation of the app on the core ideation itself, because of the reason that we want to give access to the users themselves. That's another thing which I would say, like, which where we stand up. And obviously the pricing and the forex fees and all the fees and pricing is something which is obviously we're going to get better over here. And there's a lot of chances that this thing, I'm not very pretty sure about like cast or something, but about a lot of crypto cards, most of them doesn't work in like India and couple other regions over here, but OrbitX works almost at every place wherever Visa gets accepted. And coming to how do these payments work under the hood, so here, like, I would say that we have been working with couple of payment the liquidity providers. We have a couple of bin solutions and then Visa. So there are like these 3-4 components together where we have built the infrastructure working with these bin providers in like multiple locations. And then the when to a merchant, basically Visa gets the payment to them. And here, like in batches, those payments are like fulfilled from us in a day. So that's the in more of like top view, I can say how this payments works over there. Yeah, Muhammad Ibrahim, please go and ask.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, hi.
Yeah, I just want to know if like a customer does a payment, like you guys will have reserve cash, or it is something like you're gonna convert immediately in the US bank account?
So yeah, I'll just try to explain you more simply. So how it works is that whenever you deposit your crypto from your end, you deposit in the crypto, and here in your UI screen, basically the equivalent amount of it shows in US dollar value. So when it's in US dollar value to the merchant never knows that it's converting from US dollar to INR and it's getting paid. The payment gets done in INR, the local currency, whatever the fiat is. But at later point of time, that gets settled up with Visa from our end through this whole bin provider process.
So it is something like US banks are reserve converting your money.
Yeah, in
You
a
don't
way.
need to hold liquidate anything for that. You already have. You use
Yes.
users' money.
So if I were to put it very simply, if you take the liquidity of something,
Because some similar something like this, I am also doing that. That's the reason. Like you guys are reserve liquidity, or is it like you have a bank that's tie up with you is easily to sell out for them and convert into INR?
we don't have a direct bank which is tied up. We are working directly with Visa for doing this process.
Okay, I get it. So it's something like Forex. It's going to be like Forex charges.
Yes, that's the reason we have in Forex charges over here.
Okay. So are you the main developer?
No, I'm not in a development team. We have a whole developer team. I'm leading the ecosystem over here.
Okay. Thank you, sir. It's sweet.
Hey Vishnu, hi.
Hi Prayash, good morning.
Yeah, hi.
I have a few doubt. Like, can I use this OrbitX subscription, like for the subscription, like Spotify or Netflix?
Yeah, it pretty much works. And in fact, one more thing is like probably not the subscription which are available directly in India, but there are some sort of subscription where you pay in US dollars. So where you pay in US dollars, there you don't even have to like convert, like you don't have to pay the Forex fee. And without paying the Forex fee, whatever the direct dollar cost is, you can pay it directly in the dollar without any sort of like fees, conversion fees, and paying higher amount of it because you're paying from India. Because it works as an US card.
Okay, I got it. So I can buy a Twitter blue tick if I need, right?
Yes. It works perfectly fine. I myself have been using this card for all my like subscriptions which I've taken, and apart from it, like whenever I have gone out of India for any sort of like crypto events or something, so almost all the time like I've been using OrbitX, and has been like personal experience has been pretty smooth. In India, some places it fails. Earlier it was failing up in like Amazon and Flipkart, but that had an other problem. It was not a problem from our end, but it was more or like we were not whitelisted over there. So because it was an international card, we are not whitelisted, but we did talk with like Amazon's team to get our cards whitelisted. We had also talked with I believe Zomato and Swiggy, Zepto.
Yeah, I have used it for the Swiggy previously.
Yes, so earlier, like at the initial stage, we are not the payments are getting declined, but once like we have got it sorted with that team, right now it works very seamlessly with them. But still, there might be like couple of places where we might get declined. It might be because like again they would have not whitelisted us, considering we are an international card. But if you find something, I mean to all participants over here, if you guys find something like that, please feel to like report to me or report to the team, the community over here, and we'd like to get it fixed.
Yeah, I know a place where it won't work actually.
Yeah, please let me know.
Yeah, it's a more supermarket. It won't be working over there.
I mean, if they do have an like Visa card reader.
Yeah, they have. I used it in the similar another supermarket called Vijayata. It works over there with seamless experience. What you say, but when I used in more supermarket, it rejects always.
I'll just put it up to the team anyway.
Yeah,
Yeah, thanks.
definitely. Yeah, thank you very much.
Is it like prepaid card, load the money and use it later? Here the stable coin in foreign countries is prepaid. Yeah, it's more or like in prepaid card only, where you have to load the money. And yeah, we like couple of time we have got this question: do you have to stake some amount or something? No, right now, at least right now, we don't have any such things of staking and using. We are currently working as a prepaid card where you first come and deposit your crypto, and once the crypto is deposited, you get the equivalent amount of US dollars as your balance, and that's the balance which you're going to spend. And yes, forex fee will be there. That's the thing. Like we have these three different types of cards, where like the Lux is the card where you get the most lowest forex fee of like 1%, and that's like the cheapest in the whole market right now. But there are like other cards which we provide. The free, but free comes with 2%, and new comes with like 1.5%.
So I also had one question to ask.
Yeah, please, Soumya.
So like are there any ideal scenarios like where OrbitX can freeze or block my card like a bank or any kind of exchange like they do?
See, I think I had covered, but still just letting you know again. So probably let's say to the worst scenario where we're closing down the app and the app gets stuck, but still, because here it's a self-custodial wallet, you are going to have access to your own wallet and your assets. So technically your funds can never be frozen. You always have the access to, like, withdraw your funds out. And also right now, you have to create your self-custodial wallet inside OrbitX app, but probably very soon, like within a couple of weeks, we are working on launching this feature where you'll be able to add your currently existing wallet to OrbitX itself and start using it directly from your already existing wallet, instead of like creating a separate wallet in OrbitX and depositing from your current wallet to OrbitX wallet. It's going to take a couple of weeks, but yes, that's something which is going to be live soon.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Let me take Arun's question also. Do I need to move my crypto to OrbitX, or can I just link? I just covered this thing, right? Hopefully we are good with that. So yeah, like, anyone else have any question, please just drop me. So in meantime, I'll just let you know. So as like you would have, I'll again send the link. This has the whole launch tweet of the OrbitX consumer app, and you can go and you can get to know all the features in that. Although I have covered all the features in this particular call right now and gave an idea of like how these crypto cards also work and what's the problem we have been solving right now. But if you want to still reread it, you can go to the tweet and read it. And it also has the link to download. You can download from that. I'll just give you a code also over here. Just a second. Let me find the code. You can use this code to join it. I mean, it's more like going to work as a referral code, and whenever you use this code to join, it's a super fan referral code. So you're going to get like around 20 to 25% of discount whenever you decide to take up a card. But when you join normally, you don't get that offer. But this is for the OnchAIn Asia community which we have built in, and for the community members especially, that you can use this code to activate your card and get a special discount which you have. And also adding on to one more thing, when I'm talking about the referral thing also. So here we have a referral program to going on, where any user like you can go generate your own unique code, and with that code you can refer your friends in, and whenever they come in, you're going to earn points with that too. So that points, right now we don't have the points table active in the app, but by the time the points table come in, so after that, if someone earns like 1 point, you will be earning like twice the point because you have joined in early. So that's some sort of calculation which we're working on for the pre-launch users of the points table.
Got it. So I think like, are there any questions left? Like anyone having any kind of questions to ask? Yeah, still, yeah, Keshav also have some
Yes,
kind of questions.
Yes, okay, so bro came up with it. GM Bro, hope you're doing great. The session is great. I have a question. Why the name OrbitX, or any reason or story behind the name? So it's moreover like why we kept OrbitX. There is a reason to it. Like probably at this point, people just see us as a consumer app, but the whole story is like we're more than a consumer app. So in fact, consumer app is just launched right now. But apart from the consumer app, we have been doing the infrastructure business, the B2B business, the white labeling business, and the co-branding business from like last 10 plus months. So already the whole OrbitX infrastructure have been live with like couple of famous brands which you will be already knowing. But it's just that we have been working as an infrastructure, so we are not known out. But right now we have come up with our own consumer cards.
Okay, we have another question. How to get Lux card?
Lux card, I mean, obviously, like the most common way to get your Lux card is to pay and get it. But apart from that, will be probably within just 2 days, I'm going to launch a giveaway of the Lux card, where it will be specific to the communities which are part of us, and those community can take part in a giveaway. and probably 1 or 2 Lux cards will be giving out through the giveaway.
Grateful community. Thanks to OrbitX team and you.
Does OrbitX share our data with Indian government or any other countries? And where OrbitX based off? Yes. So OrbitX is actually based off Singapore. Although the team is more or like most of the team is in Dubai. I personally live in India right now. But apart from that, do we share the data? One thing is that we obviously have our KYC and we follow the protocols of government. But at the same time, we don't share the data with government, at least right now. And before, in case there's something which comes up that we do have to share or something, obviously the users which are already existing, they will be notified about it, and not the previous data will be shared. Post, if there's something which we come up with like we have to share, then post that point only everything will be shared. If some sort of situations where the government pushes us to share it, but till that time we are not doing anything right now. And also we are not complied to the FI registration, because here we are not doing an off ramping technically. It's more it's going through the forex route. So for that your data should be technically safe, and yeah, you don't have to worry about those taxation. And also at same time, here you're not getting any profit gains on your crypto, because we are completely dealing with stable coins, and stable coins are like 1:1. So 1 USDT values to 1 US dollar. So because there is no profit gain, technically you don't fall to the category of getting yourself into the profit gain taxation too.
Okay.
So yes, please, if there's any other question, feel free to ask me, or in fact the community will be always open. You can go over there and drop the questions in the community. I'll myself be there, and also I'll just drop you the download links and the referral code also in the community, and very soon, within like a day or two, we'll be announcing and give away with the community.
Okay. Got it. Thanks, Pras, for the entertainment you did. So I think are there any more questions left to be asked? If anyone feels to ask any kind of more questions,
Hey,
open it.
I've been using OrbitX for the past 2 weeks.
Yeah, hey Pawan.
Hello. I've been using it for the past 2 weeks. I just have one thing here. I normally spend it on online purchases, which I make in INR, but on the dashboard I clearly see it as dollars. I think we should have a button for toggling it. And can I know what is the ETA for the physical cards, because that would be much better in spending.
Sure, yeah. Like physical cards, it's probably going to take at least a month for us to announce it first, because with Visa, it takes almost like an 4 to 5 weeks of process, or maybe more than that, like 5 to 6 weeks of an process to once it's announced and once we've done with the due diligence and every other work. After that, it's going to be available in all the users' dashboard to enter the address and get the physical card shipped to the home. And once those detail is collected, it's still going to take around 5 weeks of time to get it shipped to your place. So yeah, it's probably going to take a month or a 2-month kind of wait for the physical cards, but I'll surely take your suggestion of giving a toggle option for seeing the local regional currency, and that's something which I'll be pushing it to the team, and hopefully we can see it in the next update very soon.
Is that so? So we load up the card, we spend it. So is there any tax liabilities that we will be incurred?
So technically, as I was just asking in the previous, I was answering in the previous question. So you don't fall to the 30% of taxation over here, because you're not gaining any sort of profit gains. It's more that's the particular reason why we decided to deal only with stable coins, because stable coins is going to 1 USDT to 1 USD. So it's in 1:1, max to max the 1% of TDS. But right now we don't charge anything, and it's technically assumed that you have been clear of taxes, because it's going on through the international forex way of how the payment is taking place. We're not off ramping anything in India locally, so we are good to go on that part. But yes, you'll never have to fear of the 30% tax, because we're dealing with stable coins.
Sure, those were my questions. That was all. But I just like the experience till now. I think I spent more than $280 or $300 worth
Yeah.
of crypto. But yeah, it's good. Everything is good. I just like it. The ease of spending is a lot.
Thank you, Pawan, for your like suggestions and your sharing your experience. If anyone else have something to share or ask, please feel free to go on and ask me on this. What's the exchange rate to INR? So Kesav have just asked me on that. So again, like it depends on the card you're taking in. The Lux card gets you somewhere near to like 84 to 85. Post your forex and everything. Without the forex, you get almost similar to the Google rates, near to 85.4 or something. That's near to Google rates you get without the forex. But depending on which card you choose, that's going to like affect your like how much forex you're going to pay for it, and that ranges again like from 82 to 84.5 is what you get.
So, any more questions, guys? Like, are there any more questions?
I think for me, if there's no more questions, always like the community groups and I'll be myself like present in the groups, and my Twitter and Telegram, I'll be sharing it over there. So if anyone wants to have a conversation with me, asking something, feel free to get over my DMs, or you can ask to your community leads also. They'll be able to bring it up to me. So I think we are good to go. Let's wrap it up there. What happens if app goes down? Yes. So technically the app shouldn't go down, and whenever the app goes down, let's say like due to some sort of like technical issues, that's obviously going to be fixed in like a couple of minutes. You will probably get a mail saying that the app is currently gone down. And apart from that, you can always come to the support channel. Either you can go to support@orbitxpay.com or come to the Telegram channel reporting that the app doesn't work for you, and we'll get it solved. But apart from it, because it's a self-custodial wallet, you don't have to fear of like losing access to your assets.
Thanks, Prashu, for joining us and taking your time to explaining about OrbitX. I would like to ask something to our community and whoever has joined today. So, do you prefer crypto or fiat while if you are working at let's say full time at some startup, or you're doing freelancing as well? Do you guys prefer crypto or fiat, and why? If anyone, if you can, if you want to talk, you can just turn on your mic and talk. No need to raise hands.
Okay, like if I like start from myself, I would like initially I would say like I would have preferred like fear, but like after like starting to work in like I get paid in cryptos, I would say much more prefer like getting paid in crypto. Reason being like I can, if I have those like tokens in my self-custodial wallet, I can easily like offer them, or I can send it to any place or any other wallet, and yeah, I can at the same time do trade or maybe keep the tokens for some kind of staking or yielding and maybe earn more tokens out of it. And yeah, that would be one of the reasons for me to like keep cryptos over fiat.
Yeah, that's great. Like staking your crypto is actually a good thing. You can earn some good API, right?
Yeah,
Like instead of just normal, interest rate, like if you have like normal, if you have a fixed deposit rate, what the current, I don't know the highest amount, maybe 8%, 9%, I believe.
depends.
Per
It
annum.
depends.
Yeah, it depends per bank and stuff. But yeah, I think it's mostly 80, 8, around some 5, 8, something like that. The standard. In crypto you have you get a lot more sometimes, and it's more safe as well, to be honest, right? You have control over your crypto, right? If bank can, yeah, if bank can go down, there is a limit till like some 10 lakhs that RBI can ensure give insurance for your money. But
Yeah. Yeah, that's something. Yeah, something to keep in mind.
but even some lending providers are providing that insurance as well. There are some innovations happening in the staking industry as well. So I would suggest going through staking, and some of the one of the recent one I came across is Salvador. It's mostly in the Avalanche ecosystem, but they are giving some good APIs actually, so you can go through it.
Okay.
And also there is
See.
one more platform called Lave that's like been there for a long time. It's one of the
Yeah, yeah,
reputed
yeah.
platform.
Mhm.
So we can start with that as well. Or else if you are mostly friendly with the centralized exchanges like Binance and CoinDCX, even they do provide staking for your USDC, USDT, and stablecoin. So you can start with that as well. So
Yeah,
if you
not
will
just
country, yeah,
stables, not just stables, but also like other
yeah, any
altcoins
other
are also
token,
there.
yes, yes.
So, mhm.
This session is mostly non-technical. We are discussing about the, in general how we use crypto and stuff. But next session we'll probably doing next week, probably Friday or Saturday. We can have a more developer focus session, right? We can discuss about more opportunities in AI and Web3. We can also discuss about the funding opportunities and stuff.
Yeah,
So,
like we can be open to the community, right? Like
yeah,
community
yeah.
can like
Yeah, it
listeners can
will be
also
open to
listen.
community. The topic we decide that, but yeah, we can discuss anything if you want to share anything you're building or working on currently, or if you have a demo to show, you can do that. You'll get some initial users. I will personally use it and share with others as well, because I know what it takes to build stuff, right? So if you have built something and you're proud of it and you want to share with others, so you can obviously do that. I mean, it need not to be like a great product, even if it's some prototype and stuff. You can feel free to share it. So, yeah,
Yeah, like the community is completely open for you guys. Like you can like, ping us like around in that community group, and if you're building something and if you need any kind of help, or if you also want to start out also as well, so maybe you can reach out to us and we can help you out with something. And yeah,
exactly.
so
But what are you working on, Soumya, recently these days?
currently, like I have been trying to get into a bit on Solana ecosystem and trying to like get into the like DeFi stuffs. So I was exploring how this Asgard Finance in particular, like how they're working and what they're doing. So yeah, like mostly on this staking and building part, like I've been taking more interest to like explore those stuffs. What about you? Like how you are doing that and what
I'm
exploring?
currently working on some MCP servers, right? I'm using some building MCP servers like for automating stuff like payments and
Mhm.
booking your orders with Swiggy. I even this thing I'm trying something with IRCTC as well, booking your train tickets with just natural language, because I believe like we need to build stuff to reduce the friction, right? I know how hard it is to book a Tatkal ticket or book a train ticket in general as well. So with you
True, true.
with AI first chat interface, right? We can reduce the friction, like especially in some SaaS platforms. Many they're too complicated, right? They're too complex for no reason. So I think it can be solved by MCP servers and AI, right? Now that we have good models and the standard MCP standard MCP, right? Model context protocol, right? So we can use
Mhm.
this tech stack and build something on top of it. You don't need to create something out of scratch, right? Completely, everything is out there. You just take main advantage of it, leverage it, and build something, and you'll be rewarded for sure if you can solve a problem or add value to anyone's life. You should either save someone's time or help them make money, right?
Yeah. True.
So yeah, if you are a good developer and if you are like not sure of what to build exactly, right? Try to consume first. Try consuming some blogs. I would say instead of consuming short form content on Instagram and Reels, I suggest go to more Twitter threads and article. Now we have articles on Twitter, right? And you can also check out
Yeah.
some tech blogs and stuff, right? If you're not much technical person as well, you can check out some DeFi, anything general, right? If you are in Web3, you can read about what is centralized. Now we have currently the centralized order books. You can read about centralized order books, right? What is ERC token, ERC token, compatibility, right?
Yeah.
Ethereum recently launched ERC compatibility tokens, which is like a privacy-based tokens. So you can read about that stuff as well. Keep yourself updated and stuff.
Yeah. Like anyone more like wants to talk in general, like how to get started or what they're doing or building, like also like entertaining those questions as well. So feel free to like open your mic or like slash some questions or doubts in the chat box as well.
Yeah, sure. If you have got any questions, feel free to ask it.
Like any kind of questions, bro. Like
Yeah. I'm just going to the in-call messages. I think it's all answered already on this.
yeah, related to like the crypto payments markets. Yeah, it seems all questions are being there.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, we can have the session for 10 more minutes, I guess. So if anyone wants to talk about anything or share anything, you can feel free to share it.
Like any kind of suggestions and how the session, any kind of feedbacks, we're all open to that. And meanwhile, also, yeah, like Rasu also sent one tweet over here, so you can go and check that out as well. And also, you can download the app and start using that as well. And initially, if you want to like try it out, as Bro said, like you have a free access card out there, and initially, if you feel like yeah, it's good to go and seems like hassle free and it's easy to use as well. For sure, that's one thing. But yeah, you can try it out, and if you like it, and you can go for a new or Lux card.
Yeah, do check out OrbitX app. I personally use it like for everything. Like I order on Swiggy and stuff. It works seamlessly.
Mm. Okay, I think everyone's questions are clear as of now. Questions.
If you're good to go, I think like let's probably wrap the call now, and let's again connect back in the next community call of like OnchAIn, and let's discuss in the next topic. The topic will be again like announced soon by the team, but really looking forward for the next community call of OnchAIn.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Thank you, Raj. Thank you for staying with us.
Yeah.
Thanks to everyone for joining us today. I hope you have learned something new today. We can connect back in the next one. Cool. Bye, guys.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye, everyone. Bye, man.
Bye, everyone. Have
Thank
a
you.
good weekend. Bye, bye.